Hey, Sarah. So I thought it would be easier if I just recorded myself doing some of the lessons that I did this morning. So I did a lesson where I just taught letters individually. So I'll show you how I use my little manipulatives on the side. And then I also taught a lesson with digraphs. So I did OE. So I'm going to just go through both of them real quick for you and just kind of show you some different things that I do to extend the lesson, especially when there's only one student. That can be really tricky. Like this morning, the little girl was so smart. So I had to do a lot of extensions to get to that 28-minute mark before going to the leaderboard. So I'm going to share my screen with you and show you the lessons that I did today. Okay, so my first one this morning was letter Z. Let's see if it'll let me in. Okay, good. All right, so yeah, so we just did letter Z. So I have these cute little manipulatives that I was able to bring home from school when I was doing NTI. So I just have, oops. Oh, yeah. Losing my stuff, sorry. So I have big Z, small Z, and then zipper, zebra, and zoo. So I just have some little extra pictures to reinforce. So on the first page is the character greeting. So on this one, I'll just say, oh, who is this? Depending on the age of the group. If it's younger kids, I'll say, oh, everyone, say hi, Kobe. Hi, Momo. What are these? What animal is this? Oh, wait. Yes, it's a zebra. Good. Zebra. Oh, and what letter? Yes, this is big Z. Yes, big Z. Everyone say, hi, big Z. And then I'll do the same thing with little z. So it should take like maybe a minute or two. No more. Okay, the next one, you're just going to review letters. So this is the magic door. So I'll just listen for each kid. Oh, yeah. Big Y. And I might even extend and go, oh, what does Y say? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good job. And then go through each of those. Yeah, small W. Good. So if you get through the whole lesson and there's still extra time, this might be one I would go back to. And I might even extend and go, oh, what letter? Yes, V. What are some V words? And I might pull up my text box. What are some words that make the V sound? Yes, violin. Whoops. And then if they need help, I'll pull out my V cards. Oh, what are these? Vegetables, and kind of extend it. Oops, extend it that way. If you don't have the cards, I don't know, just make some up. Okay. So the next slide, they're just learning the letters. So they'll do a lot of repeating. Yeah, I'm Z. Big Z, and then I'll cut my ear and have them repeat it again. And then they'll do the same thing. Whoops, I forgot to do the animation. And then I'll do the same thing with small Z. Yeah. I'm Z. Small Z. All right. And this one, they're just going to classify. So I'll say, oh, look. What is this? Yes. Big Z. Good. You got it. All right. And what does this say? Small Z. Good. We're going to sort the zebras into the barn. We're going to put all the big Z's here and all the small Z's here, and then they'll tell me big Z. Good job. Yes. Big Z. And we'll go through all of those. This one's, all they're doing is writing. So, okay, guys, we're going to write small Z. Watch. Ready? Let's do it in the air. Z, z, z. Good job. Your turn. Way to go. Everyone wrote letter Z. Good. Small Z. And then I'll do the same thing for big Z. What letter? Yes. Big Z. Good. All right. Watch. Good. In the air. Z, z, z. Your turn. Okay. Your turn. Now show me. And then they'll write it. All right. All right. The next few slides is going to be reinforcing the sound. So I'm going to introduce the story. So Kobe and Momo are going to the zoo. Yes. All right. Listen. Yes. Okay. Your turn. Here we go. Zzz, zzz, zzz. What is it? Yes. It's a zoo. And then I'll do the same thing for all of these. I like to hold up my fingers and count because a lot of them will go zzz, 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 zzz. So I'll just say, okay, 3 times. Ready? Zzz, zzz, zzz. What is it? Zebra. After they do the sound. All right, let's do it together. Ready? Zzz, zzz, zzz. Zebra. And then I'll do the same thing for zipper. All right, reinforcing the sound some more. So here, they're just going to be making the sound. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Zzz, zzz, zzz. What is it? Yes, zoo. What animals do you see? What is this? A giraffe, and I'll go through all the animals. That's another way to extend it. And you can kind of see by the time, like I still have another 15 minutes, so I may go a little bit faster. All right, so we'll just go through the same one. What is it? I'm Z. Good. What is this? Yes, it's a zebra. Let me hear everyone. Zebra. Good. All right, and we'll go through all of those. Okay, this is where they're just going to give me the sound. And I'll listen. And if they're not doing it and they're just watching, I'll say, everyone, let me hear you. 3 times. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Good. What is this? Yes, it's a zebra. And then I'll go through and do the same thing with all of those. All right, bingo. Bingo's fun. For these, this is a little bit different. So I always say the sound first. Instead of just saying the picture, I'll say yogurt, and then click start. j, j, jelly. And then I'll have them repeat it. What is it? Yes, jelly. And then click start. And I'll go through just like that on all of those. All right, so this one, this is where they're learning to blend the sounds. So they'll just repeat after the computer. All right, so they'll do it 5 times. Zzz, 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 zzz. Eh, 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 eh. All right, so I don't even get close to the computer. For this one, I'll go z, 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 Good job. And if they don't say it 5 times, it's not really that big of a deal. I'm just waiting for everyone to make those sounds. Okay, get ready. What word? All right, look. Zip. Yes, we zip the zipper. Zip, and you can extend it by giving a sentence. And then I'll do that for all of these words. Zag, sorry, zig, and then zag. And then if you don't have, I have a picture of zigzag, but if you don't have a picture, you could even draw, oh, look. Oops, let's see. There it goes. Why is it not working? There it goes. Zigzag, zigzag, zig, zag. All right, so for this one, we're going to reinforce blending. So this is where they're going to make the sound. So I'll be listening for zzz, zzz, zzz. Yes, zzz, zzz, zzz. Listen. What is it? Good. Put them together. Zzz, Let me hear you. Zzz, Yes. Z, z, z. Okay, what word is this? Yes, zip. Very good. We zip a zipper. And then we'll go through and do that for all of these. All right. So here, this is where they're going to break apart the sounds and spell it. So I'll say, spell the word zig, zig. So I'll wait and I'll kind of watch and see what they're doing. And if they're having trouble, I'll say zzz, g, 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 z, ig. And then after they spell it, I'll say, oh, how do you spell zig? Z, I, G. Very good. And then I'll go through and do the same thing for all of these. When you have 4 kids, I had 4 kids this morning. You may not have as much time to extend at that much because you're listening, especially for all of these games. Like it took one little girl, this little girl actually, a lot longer to spell the word. So there was a lot of wait time. So just keep watching that clock. All right, so here I had to rush through this one, but it was just counting. So I just went through. Oh, what number? Yes. Oh, and look, what letter does it start with? Oops, wrong way. Z. Yes, 0. Good job, everyone. This is number 0. Let's keep going. What number? What number? Yes, 2. And I started holding up all my fingers and showed them the numbers. And then here they had to count how many. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh, yeah. How many boxes? Yeah, let's count together. 1. Good job. Ooh, what are these? Yeah, zebras. Zebras. Good. How many zebras? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And then the last one is just the exit ticket. So you go through the magic book. So, oh, we're going to go through the letter book. What letter did we learn today? Yes, we learned letter Z. What sound? Yes. Z, 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 big Z, and small z. Good. All right, listen. Click on z, zoo. Yes, good job. Zoo. And I went through all of these. So you're just repeating whatever has the check mark. Okay, click on z, z, zipper. Yes, what is this? Zipper. And so on. And then they'll have to click, okay, small z. Click on small z. Good job. Click on big Z. What sound does Z make? Zzz. And then we'll end. All right. And then let me go out of this class. Okay, so the other one I taught today was the digraph OE. This was the one where I had one student and she was so smart. Like she just rocked it. So I had to do a lot of extensions with her. I think we got through the lesson. It was like maybe 22 minutes. So I still had like another 6 minutes to go back and review. So I may have some things on here that, no, I guess it deleted. Okay. So here you're doing the character greeting again. So I just started off by saying, oh, what letter? Yeah, so this girl was 10 also. So I didn't make her go, hi, oh. I just said, okay, what letter? Yes, you're right. That's letter O. Good. And what letter is this? And she had to think about it. E. You're right. That is letter E. Good. So when O and E are together, they make one sound. What does OE say? And then she wasn't sure. So I said, it says, so I have visual phonics that I use. So this is O. I go around my mouth. So for the long sounds, I drag it out and I say, yeah, oh, very good. Yeah. O-E says, oh. The E is telling the O to say your name. Oh. Okay. And you could even, yeah, just pull in your first grade tricks. I think there was, the sound stories. I can't remember. Either way, like you can even pull in the sound stories of like, oh, look, whenever O is by itself or with E, E gives O some special powers and it says, oh. And then there's another story for, oh, it's secret stories. That's what it is. Okay. And then I said, what letter is this? She had trouble because it doesn't look like O. It took me a minute too. And I was like, yeah, this is O. When O is by itself in a 2-letter word, it says O. So O by itself says O. Good. All right, let's just do a quick review. So we're going to play grab machine. So listen, I'm going to give you some sounds and I want you to blend the sounds together. All right, listen. B, O, B, O. And then I'll listen for them and then I'll watch to see if they got it. Yes. What is this? Good. Yes, it's a bowl. All right. Your next one is bowl. O. One more time. Bowl. O. I'll watch. Yeah, what is this a picture of? Blow. Can you show me blow? Good. Blow. And I'll go through all of those. K, O, T, S, O, P. And then I always put the blends together. So cur, O. I think that's the way they teach it. Okay. This one, okay, we're going to play magic card. So we're just going to review some OW and OA words. What word is this? She flew through these. So I had to go back in the lesson and say, oh, what is this again? Yeah, a coat. When do you wear a coat? She had to think about it. And then I was like, oh. I wear a coat when it's cold. And she said, oh, in winter. And I was like, yes. So I just asked her some questions about the words. Oh, okay, what word? Bowl. And I was like, oh, what do you eat out of a bowl? And we made a list. Noodles, rice, cereal. Blow. Yeah, good. Blow. Can you show me blow? Good. Boat. Have you ridden on a boat? And I just extend by asking questions. Okay, so again, I said, what is this? And she didn't know what the animal was in the very beginning, so I had to explain it's a deer. A doe is a female deer. Female means girl. Female deer. All right, listen. And then I'll click on, I'll listen. Oh, 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 good. Yes. Oh, E says oh. Just do a lot of repeating. Okay, so sorry. Something I forgot to do is I forgot to set up the story. So when you go to this slide, I always read this part too. There is a doe in the forest who tries to eat Momo's fruit. And then, oh, 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 doe. Oh, look, what is Momo doing? And I'll listen for that complete sentence. Yes, Momo is sleeping. Oh, she's tired. Oh, she's taking a nap. What is this? Yeah, fruit. What fruit do you see? And apples, grapes, bananas, whatever. Listen for them to repeat it. Good. And now listen for her to say, oh, 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 no. So I even did, oh, 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 no. And then she started going, no. So it was fun to put those little actions with it. Here, you're just reinforcing the sound again. So they'll repeat the sound. So this was another one where we went back and I had her, we had extra time. So I said, okay, what word is this again? She said, go. And I said, okay, can you put the word go in a sentence? And she said, I like to go to the store. So we did that for all of these. So she had to give me a sentence. So that's another way you can extend the lesson. Okay, so this one, so I would say, oh, look, the baby deer is running through the forest. Help her find her mom. Click on the word go. And then she clicks on the word go. If they're clicking really fast, I might say, oh, what's a good sentence with the word go? Listen, good, yes, go. So they did that for all of these. For this one, faux, she could not come up with a sentence because she didn't know what faux meant. So I explained, faux is the bad guy, it's the villain. And so I said, have you seen Frozen? Ooh, who's the villain? Who's the bad guy? And we said Hans. I asked her about Sleeping Beauty. I didn't get a reaction from her. So I just moved on to Frozen. So yes, this is the word faux. And you could even say, oh, how do we spell faux? F-O-E, faux. So you can have them do some spelling. All right, so that's it for that. And then this is where they blend the sounds out loud. So you're listening for them to repeat it 3 times. D, d, d. These are the slides where I reinforce if the computer is saying duh, 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 I reinforce the d, 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 especially on this slide because they don't have any sound effects. All right, what sound? Oh, 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 good. What word? Yes, doe. And what is a doe? Good, you're right, it's a deer. You can even say, yeah, it's a girl deer or a female deer. Go through the same thing. Yep, what word? Toe. Good. All right, so we're going to reinforce those new words. All right, ready? Yeah, what sound? Oh, 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 good. What word? Yes, this is just one toe. How many toes? One. Yeah, just one toe. Let me hear you. Good, everyone. Oh, oh, oh. Again. Oh, oh, oh. Very good. What is this? It's a doe. And then same thing for everyone. We did the hand expression. Okay, again, this is where they trace the word. So for this one, I like to say, okay, you're going to spell some words for me. You're going to write some words. So your first word is what? What word is this? And I'll have them read it. Doe. Good. Excellent job. Write the word doe. After they write it, I'll say, okay, spell the word doe. Tell me the letters. And if they don't know what spell means, I'll say the letters. D-O-E. And I'll highlight it. D-O-E. Good. Doe. Here's your next word. What word? Yes, toe. They'll do it. I have to click start. They'll trace it. And then I'll say, spell the word toe. T. O. E. Just reinforcing those letter names because they need it. And then here they learn to read. This is a good one to extend on. And this is a good slide where you actually really can tell how much you need to extend. I think when I got to this, I was on like 18 minutes. And I still had another 10. So I was like, oh dear God, how am I going to extend these two for 5 minutes? It was bad. So I talked about the exclamation marks. Exclamation means expression. What does this say? And she said, oh no. And I was like, oh, let's get excited. Oh no. Yes, use expression. Oh no. Good. So, okay, so they repeat the words. So we read it together. Oh no, the dough wants to go in. If they read it monotone, I would probably have them go back and read using expression. And then I said, oh, where does the dough want to go? Yeah. And she said, door. And I said, yeah, she wants to go inside the home. So there is a doe that wants to go in my home and wants to eat my stuff. So we're going to read to find out what the doe wants to eat. What are some O words? So she said, no, doe, go. Read it again. Good. What does the doe want to eat? She said, coat. And I said, oh, the doe wants to eat the coat. Good. What are some O words? She said, no and doe. And I said, yes, you're right. There's actually one more O word. What is it? And she said, coat. So that's reinforcing a prior lesson. So I went through and kind of did the same thing on all of these. And then at the end, I said, okay, what were some things what was some stuff that the doe wanted to eat? And so we made a list: coat, bowl, and toes was the last one. Something else you could have done is said, oh, let's think back. What are some O words from the story? And made a list of those. Here, I just clicked on the doe wants to eat a coat. So I said, the doe wants to eat a coat. She clicked on it, and then I highlighted and said, okay, can you read? Good. Yes, the doe wants to eat a coat. What does this say? What does the doe want to eat? And then I had her read it. And I did the same thing with all of these. I clicked one, read it aloud, and then highlighted the sentences and had her read them. And then here's the exit ticket. We just went through and she read the words. Whoops. Okay, so at this time we still had a lot more time. So that's when I went back and did some extensions. And then I also went back to this page and I said, okay, you did really, really well. You were so smart. Let's practice some spelling. So what is an O word? And she said, coat. Good. Yes, coat makes the O sound. Spell the word coat. And then I wrote, and we just made a list. So that was another extension. All right. So that's basically it. Like I said, when you have one student, it's good to just have that bag of tricks you can use to extend the lesson. So asking a lot of questions, doing a lot of spelling. I mean, you know this, like, you know, but I know that you're going to love these lessons. They're just a lot of fun. So I hope this video helps, and I will call me and talk to me about it. All right. See ya.